Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Chris Cornwell, and I am the Berlin-Iowa representative on the Southampton County Board of Supervisors. And I wanted to do something a little bit different with everybody tonight. With the social distancing that we're all facing and the difficulties we're having communicating with one another, we're all faced with challenges as to how to get information out to one another. So this is very new to me as a means of communication with you guys, constituents, the community, with one another, to ensure that you have the information you need to know what's going on in your community, and that we are completely transparent, as we should be, with our community moving forward as a municipal government. That being said, I'm going to try to be a good steward of everybody's time. I'm going to try to keep these videos to less than 3 minutes. I know we all have an attention span that's only but so long before we start thinking about the next thing that we're interested in getting into. So let me know what you think of these, and if you like them, we'll do them again in the future to try to keep everybody informed of what's going on without you having to read a big long post about all this boring stuff we're doing in the county. I'll get started. I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about COVID-19. We all know it's there. It's ever present. It's very real. It's not going away anytime soon. I'm not going to spend a lot of time rehashing all of that. I wrote a letter that pretty much outlines the way I feel about it and some thoughts that I have about it moving forward. And I will post a link to it in the comments section below. If you hadn't seen it already, you can take a few minutes of your time to read that so that we don't have to waste that time here. I'll start with the first of our regularly scheduled budget public hearings was last night. And we did this via teleconference, which was a challenge. It was very different from anything we've ever done before. These are historic meetings throughout Southampton County and our Commonwealth, as we, deal with these challenges of social distancing and how we conduct these meetings legally, but separated from one another. So we did this via teleconference. People are able to call in the phone number and participate in these meetings, should they so desire to do so. These meetings will continue for every week in the month of April, moving forward as scheduled. This has been scheduled like this since last year. So we're going to continue moving forward with that through every week in the month of April, with public hearings and budget workshops and work sessions, and with the hopeful adoption of our annual operating budget in early June. Glave and Holmes is the architectural firm that we selected the very first part of this year to move us forward with our courthouse renovation. Many of you know this has been a sticking point in our county for many, many years. We're trying to move forward, trying to satisfy the needs of our community and the judges. With all that being said, the 9 judges in our 5th judicial district met just today to decide what they were going to do with our Southampton County Courthouse moving forward. As originally slated, they were to close that courthouse, our courthouse, in July. We're hoping that they will, after having discussed it today, find grace with everything that we're facing, with the progress that's been made since the beginning of this year in the renovation of our current courthouse, to afford us the opportunity to continue functioning out of our current facility for as long as possible. As you can imagine, that will save the taxpayers a tremendous amount of money moving forward if we can delay the closure of our courthouse until we're ready to put the shovel in the ground on our courthouse remodel. So that's where we are with it. Last night at the close of business, just before our regularly scheduled board meeting, we received notification from Amanda Jarrett, Franklin City Manager, at the direction of her City Council, via letter and email to Mike Johnson, advising us that effective June the 30th of 2020, Franklin will be ending their shared services with Southampton County. Now, okay, what does that mean? All right, many of you know that we share our community development and human resources departments with the City of Franklin. They're City of Franklin employees, they drive City of Franklin cars, they have City of Franklin offices, yet we share those services with Franklin as a means of both localities saving money. Well, as of April 8th, they've advised us that on June 30th of 2020, it's their intent to cease these shared services. You can imagine the tailspin that this has somewhat put us in, trying to figure all this out in very short order while putting together an annual operating budget and social distancing at the same time. If anybody's ever got any questions, my contact information will be in the comments as well below. I know I've gone over the 3 minutes today. I apologize. I'll try to do better next time with that. But I do want to leave you with this from Matthew 6:34, as we all look for encouragement during this very difficult time filled with strife. But therefore do not be anxious about tomorrow, for tomorrow will be anxious for itself. Sufficient for the day is its own trouble. And with that, may God bless you and your families, and be safe. And until next time, I look forward to seeing you then. Take care.